When you give me a title such as that, especially with a child that's missing, I take it to heart. I take it to heart, and I think that's why with this case, I take it the way I take it, because I feel like I'm not out there just looking for a stranger. I don't feel like I'm just out there looking for a regular missing person. I feel like I'm out here looking for my niece. And ever since then, no matter what I'm doing, where I'm at, I always have Janaya with me. Whether it's something I'm wearing, no matter who I'm talking to, it's always about Janaya. Because I think about her, the missing person, this baby girl who's now 14. But again, I'm not on here to bash them. I don't have to bash her. She's bashing herself. I don't have to lie on her. She's telling the lies right in front of everybody's face. And it's so crazy because anybody that's willing to listen to her, she's finessing them. She's manipulating. She's manipulating. And it's sad because some of those people actually believe her. I watch everything. I see everything. I've seen the lies with her out there recently. Out of almost a year, finally want to come out and search for a daughter. This baby, according to her, been missing since August, right? Why wait almost a year to search for your daughter? I've heard her say that she don't need to broadcast on social media that she's searching for a daughter. Some ways that's true, some ways it's not. The ways that it's not is because when a person goes missing, every platform, every outlet that you could touch and reach out to, the average parent would be knocking on those doors, sending out emails to raise awareness for their missing child. I get it. So everything will have to be recorded, right? Now ask yourself this, Jasmine. How many times have you been to Gary Police Department to raise hell on why they not picking up Janaya's case? How many times have you been to the mayor's office to ask them why they're not picking up this case? Show me. You don't owe me nothing. You don't have to show me. But you have to show proof that you've been kicking down doors, raising hell, organizing things publicly. Not for me, not for my brother Antonio, but to show the world that in fact that this baby matters to you. This baby should matter to you. Have you been up there to the school, Janaya school, to speak with the principal and ask them if they could help you raise awareness for this baby? You ain't passed out one flyer at Janaya's school. to raise awareness for your daughter to the school that she attends. And by the way, in case Jasmine didn't know, Janaya's graduation is coming up on the 28th, to be exact. I just want to put that out there for, in case you didn't know, because I've seen the videos where, you know, you didn't even remember your daughter's birthday. You know, some things should just flow right out of your mouth. But in this case with you, Jasmine, it's the totally opposite. And you go back to the beginning when I asked you, I said, hey, Jasmine, I need you to make a video so I could put it out there for the public that would help raise awareness for your daughter that's missing. Because social media is a plus to help raise awareness for the missing people. And you looked me dead in my face and asked me, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And that made me feel some type of way, because as a parent, should nobody have to coach you on what to say when your child is missing? Just like with Janaya's father, who they said that he haven't seen her in, 13 years. You all heard the negativity that people have been saying towards Antonio. But I'm going to tell you one thing. When I asked that young brother to make a video to raise awareness for his daughter that you all have said that he haven't seen in 13 years, I didn't have to script him. He didn't ask me what to say. It didn't have to take more than one take. He said, okay, let me know when you're ready. I pressed record. And he spoke instantly. He wasn't being coached. He spoke from the heart, and I seen his pain. I felt his pain. The same father that she has said hasn't been in this baby's life. The same father who she went to the extent to remove him from Janaya's life. When I pressed record, this young man, this young brother, the same father, he spoke. He spoke. I didn't have to coach him. And it just pisses me off, because it's been so many different independent search teams that came on board. And anybody that ever came in contact with Jasmine, she have turned on when it came down to searching for this baby. You're looking at one of them. I'm the same person where in the beginning, she was saying thank you for coming out. She was thanking me when she thought that I must have been a goofy and I was going to help falsely accuse people for her. No, I'm not finna do that. I could see right through the bullshit immediately. You know how many times I've gave her the benefit of the doubt? And every time I gave her the benefit of the doubt, she's proven me wrong. And I just don't understand, how can a mother who purposely gets pregnant because she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. How can a mother carry a baby for 9 months? 9 months. Go through the pain of giving birth. How can a mother take a child to the doctor's visits as a baby, getting up late night hours to feed the baby, registering the kids in school, and everything that a mother is supposed to do, just to turn around and fail this baby, not protect her. I've heard Jasper speak about the things that happen outside her doors by other individuals. But even with that, what did you do as a mother to protect that baby? You allowed that baby to go over other people's houses that you knew wasn't right. The proof is out there. We've seen videos, we've seen everything where it shows that you allow this baby to be in company of the wrong people. Now let's talk about what's happened behind closed doors. Let's talk about those things. I stood with you right in your front room in August, and I asked you to explain to me, step by step, you know, what took place August 11th. August 11th. As I was standing in the front room with you. You was telling me about it was one of the kids' birthday, and you know, you had got the baby cupcakes, you know, because you couldn't afford a cake. You know, you point literally on the front room floor to me, like, you know, all the kids would sit on the floor and they eat cupcakes, celebrating the birthday, and so on, so on, and so on. And that's when I asked you, you know what I'm saying, to continue telling me what happened. And you told me that you noticed that, you told Janaya that you noticed that she hasn't been using the tampons that you had brought for her. Now, I spoke with a close friend yesterday, and we was kind of discussing it. And she brought it to my attention, because I'm a man, I don't know too much about, you know, women, things they use, you know, when the period come down. But she brought it to my attention that why would a mother buy tampons for her 13-year-old daughter? Me, I'm thinking like, hey, you know, maybe because the baby is on her period. you know. But I really got to really thinking about it. It's the difference between tampons and pads. With tampons, you insert it in you, which could be very uncomfortable for a 13-year-old. You know, I just want to put that out there. Let me continue. So, you tell me after you tell this baby that you and her gets into an argument where you told her, like you told me, and I can tell you any test on that. You told her that you would kick, if she's pregnant, you would kick that baby out of her fucking stomach. So when you said it, I thought you was joking. I kind of laughed. And I looked over and seen that you wasn't laughing. Then you proceeded to say that Janaya didn't like what you had said. And she stormed upstairs and slammed her door. So here we are, walking up those same stairs. Now we in Janaya's room. When we walked in that room, the first thing I noticed, it wasn't no bed, sheets, covers, pillows, nothing on the bed. So as I'm standing there, I'm scanning the room. You remember, I even went to the room window and was trying to open it. And I could tell that window ain't been open in a long time because I had to force it open. Because I'm looking out the window because I'm like, you know, did she jump out the window? You know what I'm saying? Maybe she could have jumped out the window and ran away. So I had to look down. It's too much of a drop. If anyone would jump out that window, guaranteed they would break a leg or something. So as I'm standing in that same room, you're pointing out different things to me. You point out the coat hangers. And you was like, you know, I just washed all of her clothes and I hung them up on the coat hangers. So I asked you, I said, you mind if I take a picture of this closet? You was like, I don't care. I don't care. Take a picture of it. Looking at that closet, I think this is what, 8 coat hangers? But you said you just washed all her clothes, right? Now I'm thinking to myself, first of all, the room wasn't set up like it was a room that, you know, is occupied every day. It was set up like as if, you know, it's a guest room. You know how you go into the rooms and it's kind of muggy in there, and, you know, you're a guest at somebody's house, and, you know, you use that room for visitors. But as I'm looking at the coat hangers, you telling me it was like, she took those clothes off the coat hangers that you just washed and put them in her book bag. One book bag. Because you said the book bag that she put them in, she dumped it. This is what you said that Janaya did. She dumped the school supplies on the floor. As you was sitting there telling me this, I look down on the floor, I see the school supplies on the floor. They wasn't just thrown on the floor. They was in the middle of the floor evenly. you said out of your mouth that she took the clothes off the coat hangers, which, by the way, the coat hangers, if somebody snatched the clothes off the coat hangers would be all over the floor. I'm standing there looking at them coat hangers as you explained to me that she took those clothes from the coat hangers and she dumped the stuff out of the book bag evenly. This is what I'm observing. And you put those clothes, she put those clothes, excuse me. She put those clothes in that book bag. Then I asked her, I said, can you give me a description of the clothes that you washed that was hanging up on that coat hanger? I don't remember. I don't remember the description of the clothes that you washed that's hanging on that coat hanger. I'm thinking to myself, how is it that you don't know what you just washed? So I asked her, I said, was it majority pants? Was it majority shirts? Was it, a whole outfit, each coat hanger? I'm asking you these questions, but you don't remember. That's when you said that Janadia has some favorite shoes. And you said her favorite shoes were some rainbow shoes. And you noticed that they was missing because they wasn't in the closet on them. I'm trying to get as much information as I can about this baby, from the clothes to the shoes, everything. So that's when, we proceeded to leave out the room. Now we back downstairs, and so we could continue doing what we was doing with the searching, and now it's time to start the search. And one of the first names that you told me was, when I asked you, who do you think Janadia could be with? And you told me out of your mouth, this little boy, little Keith, she goes to school with. Because I'm sitting there like, where do we start? How do we start? So at the same time, I'm noting it down. Then I asked you, I said, what are some places around this area where this baby hangs out with her friends? You said around the corner at the school. So I said, okay, let's start there. Let's go around the corner to the school. Keep in mind, you did not tell me what I was going to pull up on. You did not tell me that this was going to be abandoned school. To pull up, because you and Kiara led the thing. I was behind y'all in my car. You pulled over in front of an abandoned school. I'm thinking maybe we waiting for some more people to pull up or something. You dig what I'm saying? But to pull up in front of an abandoned school, we all get out, and you said, yeah, she hang, her and friends hang up in there. I couldn't believe it, because I'm like, number one, what parent would allow their child to hang in an abandoned school? It's not boarded up. It's dangerous inside. I know what's inside these abandoned places, man, because I've searched them. But like I said, I go on and on about that. But, Anybody could go back to my page in August if they want to fill in with it. But long story short, I feel like from jump, you was playing with me. You was playing with me. You played right in my face. Just like I've seen and witnessed, you play in a lot of people's faces. Anybody that's willing to sit and listen to you and not see the truth in you, you took advantage of them. You took advantage of them. Just like you took advantage of Pebbles. You went on her platform to bash me. Anybody who was willing to open a platform to you, you capitalized off that platform to bash me. Only because you know that game recognized game, and I seen clearly through your bullshit. But you the main one that's saying, I don't have no beef with KC. I don't know why he got beef with me. It's not called beef, dumbass. It's called you played in my face. And now I gotta expose you. The truth has to come out. I didn't think that you and Karen didn't think that Janaya's name or face was going to even be out there the way it is. You all thought that this was going to be another missing person cold case. Nobody's going to care about this baby. That's what y'all thought. But you have the right person on this case. Because my loyalty has always been and will always be with the missing person. With the missing person. And it's sad because I've seen videos of you celebrating all the holidays. I've seen you celebrate Thanksgiving with Kiara and her family. I've seen you celebrate Christmas Eve. I've seen you celebrate New Year's Eve, Easter. I even seen you celebrate the 28th, which is the same day as Kiara's birthday as Janaya's. But it's sad because you went above and beyond for Kiara for her birthday. What did you do for Janaya? What did you do for Janaya? I'll tell you what you did. All you did was put 3 balloons and a picture of her in your front room window for her birthday, which I seen when we went over there. What you did for her birthday just passed, her 14th birthday, is exactly what you did back in August when we was printing pictures and flyers, you know what I'm saying, to put on the cars. You know what I'm saying, for people to put on the cars. You took the picture back then in August and you placed it in your front room window. In your front room window as if it was a memorial. You took it down because I think a couple of people mentioned to you, why you got that baby picture in the front room window as if she's deceased? I pay attention to detail very closely. That's what makes me good at what I do. But nevertheless, how do you feel today, Jasmine? Speaking that it's Mother's Day. I'm sure you're going to be around Kiara and her family today, watching them enjoy this holiday. You're going to be watching Kiara enjoy having her mother on Mother's Day. It's going to be kids around. How do you feel with not being able to receive a Mother's Day card from any of your kids? You probably wonder where I'm getting at is. As a parent, one of the best feelings in the world to me is when your child comes to you, whether it's Father's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, any type of holiday, that tells you, Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Happy Father's Day, Dad. That's a good feeling. I remember when I was 13, 14, and it was on Mother's Day. I was too young to work, but I knew on Mother's Day that I was going to draw my mom a Mother's Day card. And just like I loved arts and crafts, so did Janiyah. See, you gotta understand, when you're dealing with a person that's into arts and crafts, I pay attention to detail of everything, from a person keeping their supplies neat to pencils being sharpened to everything, which I've seen on video when Yolanda was showing me her house. And she showed me, Janiyah's arts and craft setup. When she showed it to me, I was looking at how neat the pencils was, sharpened, how they was color coordinated, and etc. That speaks a lot about an individual. It shows me that a person takes pride in their belongings and they're passionate. So that showed me that this baby is passionate about arts and crafts. I've heard you say some of the most disturbing things about your daughter. For you to open up your mouth and tell me that this baby is a thief, she's a whore, she runs around with grown men, and etc. That really bothers me, because you don't have one positive thing to say about your baby. Think about it. Everybody that came in contact with you, who had a conversation with you about this baby, what positive thing have you said? What positive word have you said? You never had nothing positive to say about this baby. And it's sad, because I've spoken to so many people who came in contact with Janaya. Former students, teachers, you name it. Everybody have said positive things about this baby. Everybody. I just spoke to a teacher recently where she had nothing but positive things to say about Janaya. See, I'm a man of proof. Hold on. I'm going to play something for y'all. This is sad, man, because how is it that you could say negative words about the same daughter that you went on Pebbles Live and said, why would you get rid of her? Right? That's what you say. The heifer child of 7 children, right? Remember you said that. You said that. Before I play this, this is a conversation that I had with one of Janaya's teachers. And when people speak highly of Janaya, it makes me more and more upset that you would speak so negative about this baby. You're not finna play with me, because every lie that you tell, I'm going to drop the truth. I'm gonna show the facts that you're lying. But just listen to this. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. And I see that you're putting all this stuff on Facebook and, the interviews and, I mean, I believe that you even had to get security at one point for yourself and, it's sad to say, but, I hope everyone just calm down and, get to the bottom of this. Yeah. So let me ask you a question. When you out of your classroom, Tell me what type of student she is.
She always answered questions. She always had her hand up. She always would participate. She wanted to pass things out all the time. She didn't want to say, when somebody was having a rough time, she would be one of the first kids to say, I'll go and help them. Or if she needed help, she'd be one of the first ones to say, hey, can I get some help? So she was one of the best students that you could ever have, honestly. And I have those good memories of her. And just her smiling in the hallway was always a great thing because I knew I could count on her to walk down the hall and say, hey, Miss Levina. Even if she wasn't in my class at the time, she always had time for me. So.
Wow. Man. As you all just heard, that's just one of many of people who I've spoken to that had great things to say about this baby. And you would think that if strangers are saying good things about this baby, that you would think that the mother who birthed her, who raised her, who you've heard say on Pebbles Live, and I'm so glad Pebbles allowed Jasmine to come on her live, even to bash me, that you heard for yourself that the same mother said, why would I get rid of the helpful child of 7 children? The one, if I needed them, day in and day and night, she would help. Now, Jasmine, it's time to help her. You said she's helped you. It's time for you to come clean. Either way it go, you're cooked. Should nobody have to force you to do the right thing. Whether you believe it or not, what happens in the dark comes to the light. And my God ain't never, not one time, failed me. It's time for you to come clean, man. I chose Mother's Day today to bring this subject up because I'm tired of holidays approaching and you're being seen celebrating when you have a whole 14-year-old daughter that's out here missing. People don't understand that the stuff that you have to deal with when exposing the truth. I'm not doing nothing wrong to try to bring truth to this baby. But yet, I get bashed, lies been told on me. And it's all because anybody that you've come in contact with, you manipulated them. Just like you being controlled, and the coach what to say about Kiara, you are now coaching anybody and manipulating anybody that's willing to play along with your bullshit. I see right through it. So, the love for Janaya that I have ain't just on me, it's in me. I'm not going to stop until you're arrested. You know what you've done. You and Kieran, y'all know where this baby is at. The truth is going to come out. It is. And if you notice, like I said a couple months ago, that any and everybody that has something to do with this disappearance, that knows where this baby is at and what happened, that's holding secrets, everything about them is going to crumble. And if you notice, everything around you is crumbling. Now you're getting evicted. Now you're getting evicted. Everything that you thought that you had, God took it away. God took it away. Where's the kids? That's God's work. Them funds that you thought that you was going to take off these babies, where are those funds? You still receiving child support for a child that's missing. It's only a matter of time for those to be taken away too. And now you're getting evicted. I don't wish that on nobody. But when it comes down to you, that's God's will. Everything that's around you is crumbling. I see it. Everybody else see it. Sometimes you gotta just let God, do what he do. And we all know how God feel about the elderly, women, and especially the kids. So, you might have some food, but you don't have any food at all. At all. I don't believe nothing that comes from your mouth. Not one word. I wish you could join my live. Let me ask you questions that a lot of people who you have been on a platform, they didn't ask you. Meet up with me on a search, me and you. You're not going to do that. You know better. But the whole purpose of this live today is, I could have made this live about me and my mom. I could have made this live about giving flowers to all the mothers. But I chose to do this live to shed light on Mother's Day, because here it is, another holiday, and this baby is still not found. It really pisses me off, man. But I guarantee you, you're going to be seen out celebrating today. What are you celebrating? What are you celebrating? Every step you just tried to make within this last month, it wasn't because you genuinely care about Janaya. I'm going to keep it 100. It was because that you trying to build your little portfolio, your case, to present to the judge. Show that you do care about this baby, that you have been out here. That's a bunch of bullshit. You know, Jasmine, that's bullshit. Anybody that comes your way, you're going to manipulate them. You're going to manipulate them. And it's sad because I've seen people come on board and come in your defense. Then a couple days later, them same people have told me that you cussed them out. You told them to step down off the case. You wish that you could, well, you tried to tell me to step off the case, but you ain't the reason why I took on this case. But if it was up to you, especially with me finding the truth about you, I would have been off this case a long time.
Listen, it's Mother's Day. I didn't talk to my mama yesterday. I didn't even call my mama yesterday to tell her Happy Mother's Day. Reason why? Because every day is Mother's Day. And I want y'all ladies to understand that. Y'all need to understand that every day is a blessing to be a mother, not just one day. So don't just take one day out the year to acknowledge you being a great mother you are. Remember that, ladies. So I didn't call my mama yesterday to tell her Happy Mother's Day. That's for one. And for two, my mama a Jehovah's Witness. So even though her being a Jehovah's Witness, she would have had a hand out. And that ain't what it's all about, having your hand out. Because when Father's Day come around, I don't hear from my mama. But I understand she my mama, but listen. But anyways, I came out yesterday to enjoy myself. Shondell from Power 92, when I say he had a great a great show. A great show. Sold out show. He had 2 shows in one day. He definitely did that. Sold out both shows. So Shondell from Power 92, much respect to you, brother. Much power to you, bro. Keep on doing your one, too, because you definitely doing your thing, brother. So I came out to the Mother's Day comedy show with Michael Blackson. So when I was on my way there, I get a call from somebody saying, "Hey, be careful. Blah blah." Skippy said is on site when he see you. Me being me, KC, irrelevant security guard that worked for $120 to do a security job. No disrespect to security guard, but they ain't getting no money. Most of them not getting no money, like dead ass. My thing is, you putting that much energy. You putting that much energy into. We did this on social media. All this come from what? Like what's the stem of the problem? You fucked me over, my nigga. You got a statement in DCFS, like it didn't have shit to do with you, my nigga. I got indicated through DCFS because you lied and said you seen me put my hands on my daughter when you wasn't even there, my nigga. When you wasn't even there. So, hey, how you doing, Queen? So, now, I come back. Everybody say, no, man, you got to be bigger than that. You shouldn't let one person stop you from doing what you're doing. It ain't stopping me from doing what I'm doing. I got time. Anything I do, I got time to do it. And I'm still going to continue to do what I do. So, I blasted the nigga, put him on blast, let it be known that he used females while they vulnerable. He out here fucking. He out here fucking. And he got a whole woman. Matter of fact, he had a woman. I heard that his woman put him out because he got caught fucking. He already saying that the money here is already for the reward out for Janiyah McMichael. A lot of people don't like how you know that this reward money yours. Is it about the money or is it about getting this little girl home? That's what I don't understand. Like, is it about the reward? Like, it wasn't no reward at first. So why you saying, y'all listen, y'all be careful who y'all follow, man. Y'all be careful who y'all follow. Everybody ain't what they make themselves out to be. He out here fucking. The grieving. A lot of people like, man, they grown. It ain't like he raped them. Listen, you right. It ain't like he raped them. But what I'm saying is, why you taking advantage of these grieving females? Like, you consulting these females, being they show that they can cry on, they gonna feel like they can trust you and confide in you. Like, that right there is a predator right there. I understand they grown and they make their own choice to get their pussy up. But think about it. Like, you over here, this ain't the time that you should be thinking about. Like, you fucked your homie. Hey, nobody found her, right? But he's saying KC, the bodyguard, said the reward money his already, and they didn't found her. So what is it that you know that I don't know? What you know that I don't know? You claim the reward money already. What's going on? Like, help me make that make sense. So you, and on top of that, you fucked your homie, which you do security with. You fucked your homie, your coworker, girlfriend, when your homie passed away, when your homie got killed. 3 days later, you fucking his girl. You didn't even bury your homie yet, bro. You didn't even bury your homie yet, bro, and you fucking his girl. What his dick got to do with me? It don't got nothing to do with me. But this is what you call blasting a nigga. I'm finna finish this nigga. Hey, Queen, I'm finna finish the nigga. Like, his dick ain't got to do with nothing to do with me. But this is what you call finishing a nigga up. That's what when you expose niggas that got skeletons in their closet. He don't want this to be known. So yes, I'm gonna put everything he don't want to be known. Since you want to, if you know stuff about me, of course you gonna put it out about me. Don't play with me. I'm not nobody you want to play with. You over here fucking these females while they grieving. You fucking your homie girlfriend. You didn't even get a chance to bury them yet. Like, what type of respect and loyalty you got, my nigga? But how could you trust a crackhead? How could you trust a crackhead? When I say last night when I came out to the Mother's Day event, he had security guard on me. Hey, I don't know what it is, but they said the biggest nigga in that bitch. This nigga was big. I looked at dude like this, like, shit, I made sure I chose my words wisely. I ain't finna try to, this nigga big. I chose my words wisely. This a big nigga. He like, yeah, they don't want you in here. I'm like, who don't want me in here, bro? He like, man, they said he ain't know who to say. Hey, Queen, he ain't know who to say. I'm like, who? He like, cause I just seen Shadell. Shadell didn't say nothing at all. He like, where he at? I'm like, he right there. So he go over there to Shadell. I follow him right over there to Shadell. He gonna whisper something in Shadell's ear. Shadell's like, man, I'm finna go bring the next comedian out, bro. I don't know, like, I ain't say none of that, and walked off on dude. Big nigga. So I'm like, so the whole time, when Michael Blackson came out, Magic KC in the back the whole time. He know I'm there. The security guard ran to him because a lot of security guards coming up to me like, man, gee, you ain't on no. Listen, I'm not on none of that. This Shondell business, I'm not gonna bring no smoke to his stuff. If Casey have a problem with me, tell Casey to wait till this over with. Tell him, wait till it's over with. I'm not hiding. And I'm not coming in a crowd. I'm not coming in a group. I'm by myself. He trying to reach out to all the security guards. Now they walking the pass, me mugging me. I see these niggas mugging me. I see all you niggas mugging me. But just know I would destroy every single last one of y'all. Fight me one-on-one. I would destroy every last one of y'all. Y'all try to intimidate a nigga because y'all in groups. I'm telling you, I got pictures of all y'all. Y'all didn't see me taking pictures of y'all, just to let you know. Because the minute y'all would have tried me, I would have caught y'all ass one by one, and I was going to piece your ass up. And that's on my kids. That's how I move. And I come by myself. I'm not going to get nobody else, and this and that. I come by myself. I'm going to dust your ass up, because y'all was going to, if y'all would have tried me yesterday, I was going to take that ass whooping like a G. I was going to take that ass whooping like a G. But I promise you, I had pictures of every last one of y'all. Y'all think it's a game. Look, I'm not playing with none of you niggas. Like, I got pictures of all you. Look, I'm taking pictures of. Wait, look, them two niggas right there with the black on, and I got it's 4 more. I'm not dumb. This how I move. Y'all jump on me. Just know I'm coming back, and I'm not coming back with no gun. and I'm not coming back with a crowd. I'm going to spend on you by myself, and I'm going to do this to you, and I'm going to pull off on your dumb ass. That's how I move. I don't move in crowd. But I see KC, the bodyguard, dude, you 6'4", 300 and some odd pounds, bro. And you got to do, that let me know what type of nigga you is, bro. You acting tough, because he was actually, the way he was moving yesterday, it was giving crackhead vibes. I ain't gonna say a lie. He get to call himself trying to mug me. Look, I'm looking right at you. Look, I'm looking right at you. Let me show y'all this. I look right at you. He got to telling them, hey, tell him he can't record. Tell him he can't record. I want y'all to see this. Look, he texting. He texting right now to security guards right now. He texting the security guards right now. Let them know. I see the whole, everybody, all the security guards texting right now. I peep all that. I peep all that. I peep all that. Listen, the nigga didn't supposed to leave Michael Blackson inside. He didn't supposed to leave that stage at all. This man went ghost. This man went ghost. I didn't even see him no more. So now I ain't gonna say a lie. I started getting worried. You don't know what a crackhead to do. I started getting worried. So when I ain't see him for about 5 minutes, I'm like, I move from by the curtain, because the curtain, that's letting somebody get behind me. I move from behind the curtain to on the speaker. So he had to come around to dust me up and do what he gonna do to me. So I'm moving careful now. I'm moving careful now because he's giving crackhead vibes right now. You should have seen the shoes he had on. The nigga had some, like, I never seen KC with some beat up ass white, like I never seen him with no white shoes on. Some beat up ass, the white shoes that they be throwing on the lines. I seen KC with them. I'm like, oh yeah, he on some crackhead mode today. Oh, his girlfriend actually did kick his ass out. So his ass actually is homeless. He actually is homeless. He homeless for real. So I'm like, damn. His girlfriend kicked him out. So he actually probably try to risk it all right now because his girlfriend left him. So his girlfriend feel like you been playing me this whole time, nigga. Like your girlfriend realized that you had her to sing. You had her to sing at your friend's funeral, not knowing. Hold on, wait a minute. Not knowing that you fucking his girlfriend. Wait a minute. Did you ain't never had your girlfriend pick up the grieving woman too? I think I did. I think you ain't never have your girlfriend to pick up the girl you fucking on. You ain't never do that, KC. KC, you ain't do that, bro. Damn, KC. They giving crackhead vibes, my nigga. Crackhead, bro. And then, on top of that, you call yourself trying to ruin people's reputations and platform because somebody say they finna blast you and put you on blast, so you'll hurry up and blast them before they get a chance to put you on blast. And your platform bigger than theirs. That's some bitch ass shit. That's some bitch ass shit. But guess what? When you do Grammy shit, can we all just get along? We gotta set up a meeting? Listen to this. I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't need no crackhead around me. I don't trust a crackhead at all. You can't trust a crackhead. When you find out, listen to this. Tell a nigga to do a DNA test. Tell a nigga to do a blood test, a drug test. Not no piss. Tell him to do a drug test and let them draw blood. Guarantee he ain't gonna pass it. This is my son game. So let me ask y'all a question. Who is the bigger bitch ass nigga? The person that called the police or the person saying they gonna kill the nigga that called the police? I worded that wrong. Who the bitch ass nigga? The nigga that's trying to fight the nigga and the nigga run to the gun, or the nigga that's run to the gun versus the nigga calling the police? Which one? Who the bitch ass nigga? I don't have nothing to prove to none of you niggas no more. I don't have nothing to prove no more. Listen, I'm beef with niggas that should be having their life. You should have your life in order right now, my nigga. Nigga, you run to a nigga that's talking about fighting. I'm talking about fighting. I understand niggas don't fight no more, but I'm 30 years old. I'm knocking on 40. Knocking on 40. Nigga, listen, I have nothing to prove. I have nothing to prove, nigga. You niggas older than me. You niggas older than me. Nigga, y'all shouldn't be talking about no guns, nigga. Y'all should run this bitch smoking crack, nigga. You smoke crack, don't you? Nigga. What do you live with your girl, KC the bodyguard, Kevin Collins. You live with, she kicked you out the house, so you homeless now, my nigga. Oh yeah, KC looking at my lab right now. KC over there doing this right now. Cause he's sweating, y'all. Cause he know I ain't lying. KC know I ain't lying. KC, you know I ain't lying, my nigga. You giving crackhead vibe to me, my nigga. Everybody like, man, you off of drugs too? I don't do no drug at all. I never did a drug a day in my life, y'all. When I say I never in life did a drug, never in life did a drug a day in my life. Dead ass. So this shit I'm doing right now is sober. And I can't fight. I'm a nigga that do all this talking, and I can't fight. Would I fight? Yes, I fight. Would I win? The chance of me winning is like a 1% chance to 10. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I'm not finna sit here and tell y'all something that ain't accurate. I don't lie. I don't lie. At all. He get around, this nigga is 6'4", 325 pounds. I'm 5'9", 160 pounds. And this nigga trying to have a bodyguard to gang up on me. I'm on live, T Smooth. Yeah. Alright. This nigga wanna get the security guard to jump on me now. Can we get along? Listen, you can't get along with a crackhead. Crackheads you can't trust. I'm being one nigga, the nigga texting. You see him texting y'all? Cause last time I checked, this motherfucker said Dreadhead Cowboy. Dreadhead Cowboy. Last time I checked, that motherfucker said Dreadhead Cowboy. Let me make sure this motherfucker say what this. Last time I checked, that motherfucker said Dreadhead Cowboy. What all this come from? It come from. Listen, this what I'm. It's coming from a lot of females. Y'all be the main shit. A lot of shit happening. A lot of shit happened because of y'all females. Yes, I'm gonna take it to everything. Everything that I've been holding back in my head, I'm let loose on this live. I'm let loose everything I have in my head. I'm gonna let loose. Y'all can call it ADHD. Listen, it's a lot of shit I want to let go. There's a lot of shit I want to, and I can do that because it's my life. I can talk about what I want to talk about. And guess what? Oh, he need help. He need a therapist. He's psychotic. They need to put him on medicine. I don't need no medicine, man. I'm good over here. I'm good over here. And guess what? I could be all over the place, but guess what? You still on my live. You still on my live. I gave y'all enough time to remove yourself on my live. Matter of fact, if you follow me, you can unfollow me. Like, but you're not. You're not. You're not. Because you're still on this live. You like this drama. Y'all feed off drama. Because you're not. You're not. You're not, because y'all like drama. I bet you if a person come out to me, be like, Dreadhead Cowboy, he got locked up, you're gonna be the same person like, damn, I knew he was gonna get locked up. It was a matter of time. It's a matter of time. I knew he was gonna get locked up. He was getting into it with everybody. Damn, you wanna pray that I get locked up? Like, just because I be on here talking shit? Just because I'm talking shit, y'all feel like I need to be in jail? But y'all got them niggas out there selling drugs. Y'all got the motherfuckers out here shooting shit up. Y'all got these motherfuckers out here fighting. And I'm just on my page. On my page talking shit. And y'all feel like I need to be in jail. I'm not out there robbing shit. I'm not out there shooting that shit, selling drugs or anything. I'm not doing nothing illegal right now. But guess what? Y'all love to see me locked up. Y'all love to see me locked up. But guess what? I'm not going to jail. You're going to see somebody else locked up. Because of me. You're going to see a lot of people locked up because of me. Because niggas going to jail. Niggas going to jail. I play police game. I'm being 100 with you. Only way I respect a nigga, if you had to at least jump on me. Don't kill me. Jump on me. Jump on me. I respect you. I respect you. I won't send you to jail if you jump on me. But just know after you jump on me, just know when it come back around and me and my people jump on you, don't get to talking about you gonna shoot a nigga. Cause a lot of you niggas can't fight. KC the Bodyguard. You a big ass nigga that can't fight. You bully on females. You bully on females. You extort females. You use females. Now you got somebody with a bigger platform that's exposing you. Now you over here sweating that crackhead sweat. That nigga got that crackhead sweat, y'all. Hold on, China. This messy, right? Hey, y'all just blocked China. Wait, hold on. Y'all just blocked China. He looking for missing people. I'm not gonna say he's not looking. Even if he do got a hit, the weather was bad and he's waiting on the mom and them to call. You seen the text message. Woo! I know people out there though. We can get you a goat though. Hit my inbox. We can make it happen. Hey y'all. So my thing is, when you say I'm chasing clout, let it be known that my clout bringing more resources and bringing more attention to what you trying to do. What you trying to do? If you gonna say I'm clout, I'm chasing clout, say yes, I chase clout, cause I am clout. It's okay for y'all to use me for my clout, but I can't use myself. I can't go outside and, oh, he chasing clout. First of all, he had this horse, he doing it for clout. I ain't rode my horse this year. I ain't rode, what's the weather today? Cause I think I want to ride my horse today. Is it gonna rain today? I'm ready to go chase some clout. I'm ready to go viral. What's the weather gonna be today? Yo.
What's good with the brother?
What up, my boy?
Man, I can't cry complain, bro. I seen you last night, man. I was like, hey, I seen you was having a good time. And then I seen you were saying they were trying to put you up out that joint, man. Hey, I was worried for you for a second when I seen that car. I said, oh, man, bro. I'm glad you I've been waiting for you to come live this morning. I ain't gonna lie, just to make sure you was good, bro.
Hey, listen, bro. I ain't gonna tell a lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna talk about it too much about it, but my thing is, it shouldn't be that serious that you want to cause harm to me. That's the only thing I'm saying, bro.
I agree. We misunderstood. Ain't got to be explained. I totally agree with you, brother. I just want to say, man, it was good seeing you out there having a good time. Boy, I seen you you took my advice with the content creating reels, huh?
But I still ain't getting paid. It's still not, listen, bro, them bitches going crazy, and I'm still not getting paid.
No, you'll see it after a week. You'll see the ad revenue generate. It takes a week for him to show you your ad revenue.
He married, y'all, so stop.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm married, y'all. I got a beautiful wife. Beautiful wife. I love her to death. She's my whole world. Yeah, man. Hey, I've been out here putting in work. That's what I called you to show you yesterday, bro. I done redid my whole yard.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Show.
Check this out. It's a whole garden out here now. See, I got my cucumbers and my cauliflower. I got a transplant right now. See my little bush I got? Check this out. Got that little bush. I got yesterday for Mother's Day, what I did for my wife, instead of buying a bouquet of flowers because they always fade, I said, man, I'm just going to plant you a garden, baby. So check this out. Snowballs. Got my pepper plant, Tabasco plant. I don't know what this is, but I thought it was pretty. I got basil growing right here. I got strawberries right here. Citronella. I planted her these. These are like dragon lilies or whatever. I bought her these stands, these posts right here to put these flower pots on. I got rose bushes going over here. Same thing to match. I got the same stand right here. Putting that on the hay, baby. I got the marigolds planted. I got sunflowers planted. But this is my favorite right here, bro. Check this out. Look at this. This thing's going to be 6 feet high, 5 feet wide.
What's them?
I don't know what it's called, but
That ain't lavender?
No, it's a rhododendron or whatever it's called. I don't know a whole bunch about flowers, but I got all this stuff going, and I planted my grass because I had bare spots. I've been watering this every day, but look at all these little baby sunflowers I got coming up. Look at that. Those are all baby sunflower seeds.
And you did all this for your girl for Mother's Day?
I did all this for my wife for Mother's Day.
I can't wait till I get my lucky one, for I can do the same thing. Well, I could pay somebody to do it. I can't do it. I can pay somebody.
I like doing it. It's like it's calming. Rose bush. I brought those back to life. Those was dead last year, so I just kept messing with them, cutting stuff off of them to get them back going right. Check this out. These were already here when I got here. I just been maintaining them.
And what's that?
I don't know what it's called. It's beautiful. I got all this over here. These are all lilies. This right here, it already bloomed, but it's going away. These are my bearded. I think these are bearded lilies. These grow up real tall, and they're gorgeous, bro. And check this out. All underneath here, I got Irish vine or whatever it's called underneath there, so it's like a flower bed. I got potatoes growing over here. I got all types of flowers going, boy. You know, for the wifey.
I heard that man say y'all better get y'all a him. Not him, but get y'all some.
That's my partner in crime, bro. We just came back from the gym. We go to the gym every day, and we get it in. So I've been training her, personal trainer, and she's like, I want to be like how you were last summer at the beach. I want to be like that. I said, well, we got to put in this work then, baby.
Oh, my grandkid, man. Y'all see it, man. And listen, I can show y'all how to grow shit too. Well, I can't grow shit, but I'm gonna hit him up like, hey, bro, how you do this shit?
I got you.
How y'all do?
I've been learning, bro. I've been learning. I've been at it, man.
Like he did
that.
that.
I love doing it. It's comforting. It's comforting when you see the product. Your stuff start to grow and bloom and like bear fruit. Ain't nothing like it. But my whole thing behind doing this, see, she thought I was just gonna get her a basic little bouquet of flowers and some candy. And I'm like, no. I wrote her a poem. The poem was dope, right? But basically what I said was flowers fade. You know, the bouquet is going to be gone within a couple of hours. It dies, right? But if I plant you stuff every year, for the rest of the summer, you're going to be able to come out and we could pick them. We could come out and pick you flowers and put them in a pot for you in the house whenever we appreciate, just to show appreciation. So, and when you come outside, you'll be able to see this. Like, oh, this was for Mother's Day. All this beauty that you see around you is because being a mother is a full-time. So I thought, why not have plants around full-time so you can see how much we love you. The beautiful thing about you being a mother. And she was like ecstatic, bro. She was happy. So it was a good thing.
You did that, man.
Yeah.
We need more. Hey, listen, we need more men like you, bro.
Man, you know, I'm a work in progress myself, bro. You know, I used to be a straight up whore. And I was bad. I wasn't a good guy. So I had to fix myself and be right for my wife. But she does just as much for me. That's why I did it. Like, she makes it to where I can do my job easy. You know, being a dad is far easier when you got a good wife, you know, with the kids.
Yeah.
So, you know, she makes my life easy when it comes to working. Like, I stay in my office most of the day, working, editing, creating content, and she makes it easy for me. You know, she's a great cook. She cooks everything for the baby. The house stays clean. My clothes stay washed. You know what I'm saying? We're a good team. That's really what it is, bro. It's not about the woman or the man. It's about how much effort each one is putting in.
Yeah.
If you put in the effort, you're going to be fine with whoever you get with. As long as you're on the same page. Me and her were on the same page.
I heard that, man. It's all about that being on the same page, man.
That's it.
Having each other back, man.
It's a bit much, but sometimes between the bodyguard and the cowboy, they do say something that I may not have heard throughout other videos that I've watched. Like, I did not know that Jasmine would allow Janiyah to play by an abandoned school, and we've already heard through her own mouth that they don't live in the best of neighborhood. Now, I did hear that the family member, which is the maternal aunt, I did hear that maybe, allegedly, I should say, her boyfriend did SA Janiyah. I did not know, and Cowboy confirmed, allegedly, that he had essayed all the children and was on the run. So this was just a few things that I didn't know and a few others. So sometimes these clips and interviews, if they're not bashing each other, they do tell information that we didn't know. But I hope one day that they can still get together or separately. They can do it separately, but continue with finding Janiyah.